Hey guys, this is just a little mobility flow to get your bodies moving. It should take less than 10 minutes. So we're going to start with a hamstring stretch. So back of leg, we're going to add a side stretch to it. One leg out long, tuck the other leg in. You're going to reach towards the toes. From here, you're going to rotate your body away from the leg, lifting that opposite arm up, and then you're going to side bend over. So where you may feel the stretch is either through the back of the hamstring, back of the leg, or through the opposite side, lower mid-back, depending on where you're the tightest. I'm going to take a few breaths here. We're holding for about 10 seconds, maybe a little bit longer. After the 10 seconds, you're going to rotate down. If you can reach towards the foot, you're going to take hold of it. We're going to hold this position looking straight down for a little longer. Alrighty, before we change sides, we're going to go into an inner thigh or a groin stretch. So keeping that leg out long, you're going to come up into a half kneeling position. Hands can go out in front. If you need to walk the other foot out, you can. From here, I like to rock my weight back to feel a deeper stretch through this inner thigh muscle, maybe even into the groin a little bit deeper. And then coming forward, we're going to do that twice more. And then forward, try to keep your back nice and straight here. So when you shift your weight back, think about sticking the tailbone up. We're going to thread the needle in this position. So bringing the opposite hand to the foot that is out into the center. The same arm is going to reach up towards the ceiling or the roof. And then you're going to rotate to thread that arm through, looking in the opposite direction. And then twice more. Rotating, looking up to the ceiling, getting that twist from the rib, from the mid-back. And then threading that arm through, rotating in the opposite direction. And then once more. Really reach up and then spiraling around. Alrighty, let's make a switch. So, taking a seat again, opposite leg out, tucking the other leg in. You're going to reach towards the toes, rotating away from that leg with the body. Other arm comes up and moving into that side stretch. Feeling the stretch through the hamstring, in the leg, and then through the lower mid-back. And then rotating down to face towards the knee. If you can't reach the foot, just reach into the leg where you can. Five more seconds here. And then coming into that inner thigh stretch, keeping that leg out. I like to spiral the knee up slightly. Hands in front, sticking the tailbone up, you're going to shift your weight back. We're going to do this 3 times, just like the other side. And then forward. Deepen that stretch again. And then forward. Once more. Shifting forward. Hand comes into the center. You're going to open that same arm up the leg that is out. And then you're going to thread the needle, reaching through. You can bend this elbow if you want to reach a little bit deeper. And then twice more. Reaching up. Spiraling the ribs and the mid-back. Last one here. And then threading that needle. Back to the center. You're going to take the line on your back, we're going to move to a different hamstring stretch. So, one leg out, interlace hands behind the back of the knee. You're going to reach that leg up to the ceiling. You don't have to straighten the knee, there can be a bend in the knee if you're tight for the hammies. Pointing the toes initially, but once you're up here, you're going to bend the ankle, toes towards nose, it will deepen the stretch. Point, bend the knee. Twice more. So it's a reach first, straightening that leg as much as you can. A bend of the ankle, a point, bending the knee. One more like that on this side. Bending the ankle, pointing, bending the knee. Let's switch. Opposite leg comes up. Reaching that leg up, this is my tighter side. Bending the ankle, pointing to the toes, releasing the knee. Two more to hit three on this side. So reach first. Toes towards nose. Point, bend. And the final one. Bend, point, lower the leg. Alright, we're going to move into slightly larger movement. If you want to continue with that one that I just did, you can. Otherwise, first of all, you're going to curl up into a little chest lift here, a little bit of ab work. You're going to bring each leg up. You're going to extend one to the ceiling and one out long. And you're going to reach towards the ankle of the leg that is lifted. If you can't reach, that's okay, you can go lower down the leg. Otherwise, you're going to pull that leg towards you and then you're going to switch. Other leg comes up, pull that leg towards you and then switch. Keep the gaze looking slightly forward. We're going to go for 6 of these in total. This is number 3. 5. Big stretch through back of the leg. Number 6. And then hug those knees in. Alright, we're going to do a little bit of flexion through the spine. So you're going to extend both legs out long. Your arms are going to reach above your head. I want you to lengthen the fingers and the toes away from each other. You're going to start by lifting the arms first. Make sure you use your exhale for this next bit coming. You're going to nod the chin and you're going to start to peel up. The halfway point is the hardest. You're going to scoop the belly, you're going to reach as far as you can towards the toes. And then you're going to slowly roll up into your seated position. We're going to roll down, we're going to try and peel segment by segment onto the mat, so articulating the spine through flexion. So scooping the lower belly. You're going to try and melt that lower back down first. Abs are working here. Mid back follows. Upper back and shoulder blades. Shoulders and head. Reaching the arms back. We're going to go for 2 more. So sticking on the theme of 3 today. Nod the chin. And then peeling up. Little bit of a shake. Reaching forward. Restacking. Good. Melting down. Bone by bone. Trying to go slow. I'm going to do 1 more. Lifting the arms. Nod the chin. Exhale. All the way over. Restacking. Final roll down here, then we'll do some extension. Scooping the lower belly. Curling tailbone under, trying to get that lower back down first. All the way down, reach out long. We're going to roll to our stomach now, lying on our front. Alright, I like to separate my feet to about shoulder distance. You can have them together if you're more comfortable. Hands go just in front of the shoulders. You can bring them a little bit wider if you feel more comfortable there. We're going to think about energy through the crown of the head here. So reaching crown of head long, starting lifting from the head and the shoulders follow soon after. The chest will lift and you're coming into your full spine extension. If that's a little bit too strong for you, you can come down onto your forearms instead. Otherwise, press into the hands, reaching crown of head long, find that nice arching at the back. Lowering down, you're going to roll down through the belly first, ribs, chest, and then head lowers. Alright, 2 more of those. Reaching through crown of head, lifting the chest. Imagine like you're showing off a necklace here, so proud chest. And then rolling down. And then repeat. Usually it's that mid-back area that doesn't like to extend. That's where I want you to really think about start shining your chest forward. Rolling down. Alright, we're going to finish with child's pose here. Legs together or knees out wide, whatever suits. That's too much on the knees, you can come to your cat and cow stretch here. Otherwise, for everyone that is comfortable, you're going to come all the way down. Take a couple of breaths here, focus on breathing into the back of the ribs. You're going to add a side stretch. You're going to walk your hands off towards the left. And when you do so, you should feel a big stretch to the opposite side, so the right hand side. One more deep breath, a full inhale all the way down to the bottom of the ribs. And then walking back through center, all the way around to the right hand side. Feeling that nice stretch on the left hand side. Couple of big breaths here. And then back to the center. And you are done.